What's up guys, welcome back to Fallout 4. So I've been recording some footage of all the different mods that I have, so I'll try to commentate over it and explain what's going on. I'm actually running out of space on this drive, so any recordings that I have I'm gonna try to make use of them now. So the first mod up is Return to Classics T-45. This is going to add an armor set heavily inspired by Fallout 3 and New Vegas power armors. In those games, power armor was just an armor, it's not an exo frame like you see in this game. It looks good and it's safe to make an ESL. The only problem that I had with this mod is that the author said to look around the satellite area, but I didn't see it. I checked inside, outside, all around, and then I checked the nearby vertibird and it wasn't there either. So I used the add item to add it to my inventory. I must say personally, it's frustrating to add a mod and not know its exact location, because it's like, how can you tell if the mod is working properly if you can't even find it? So authors should put the exact location with some screenshots. It'll be really helpful. Next is Red Rocket Bunker. This is going to work very much like the Red Rocket sub-level that we covered in a previous video. The entrance to this area is a bit different. It has 2 levels underground for you to build in. It is nav meshed. I saw settlers walking up and down the stairs to the entrance. So there's some beds and other furniture down there that you can use or you can scrap. And there is also a fuse box on each floor that gives out 100 power. There's some clipping with the floor that the mod added, and while you can remove it, I recommend not doing so because you'll have this effect where the ground is only visible from the top side. So the mod is great, and I thought it would finally be the Red Rocket basement that we've all been waiting for, but it does have a problem. And the problem is that it will mark you as being outside of the settlement even though you're still in the build area. So I hope this mod gets updated because it really looks good and it seems to be working for the most part. So the next mod up is called Boss Traveling Raid Settlement. This is a mod that I downloaded a long time ago, but I just stopped using it. So I've always loved that Fallout 4 launch trailer. I thought it was really hype. And there's a moment in there that stood out to me. It had the super mutants and a behemoth attacking the sanctuary settlement. However, that never happens in the game. With this mod, you will have groups of enemies spawn with the sole purpose of marching to your settlement to attack. It works like it should, but the problem that I had with this mod was the balance. So these enemies did way too much damage and they had way too much health. So finally I was able to get Creation Kit working for Fallout 4, and you could see that these guys have over 15,000 health. So I will be making a patch that removes the dumbness like the Raider Power Armor Fat Man Hunters and making the health and damage more balanced. So the next mod is called Legendary Modification. The mod allows you to put legendary effects on guns and armor. This can be a bit cheap in my opinion, but I thought it would be good for something like a New Game Plus. There are different difficulties to choose from. I chose hard because I wanted to keep the game balanced. There are these chips that you need to collect so you can craft the legendary effects that you want. But there wasn't any mention of how to get these chips outside of maybe the use of a console command. But that just defeats the purpose. So I tried scrapping legendary items that I picked up, but the game won't allow me to. So it's just another great mod that I see it has a lot of potential, but the description is just a bit poor in my opinion. So moving along, we have a sound mod called Better Explosive Weapon Shots. I plan to return to this mod again later because it has multiple files to choose from. I chose the Bloody Explosive Whale Shots because I thought it sounded good. But what I didn't know was whenever you shoot, even when you're not hitting anything, you get all of this ketchup and meat that appears all over. So this just looks like a frame killer and a joke mod. But next time we will try the non-whale version. And yeah, that's about it. So that's going to do it from me. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep any of these mods, to be honest. I really wanted the Red Rocket Bunker, but it just needs to be fixed. And the Boss Traveling Raid Settlement, I actually am going to keep that one, but only if I could get my patch to work. So that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.